Hey friends, Sarah Rose here, coming to you live from Charleston, South Carolina on today's episode of the Business Accelerator, my weekly Facebook Live series. I'm going to be sharing with you how to regain momentum when you're feeling stuck. So if you are an aspiring businesswoman or you already have a business and you're looking to get started or to scale your business and you're just feeling stuck, you've lost some momentum, maybe procrastination is set in, self-sabotage, and it's really hard to get that wheel turning again, then you're in the right place today for sure. So just a few things before we get started. Tell me if you're watching this live, give me a hashtag live, let me know where you're from. I have friends from all over the world, so I always love to see who's tuning in from where. Also give me a hashtag replay if you're catching this on the replay, and let me know where you're from. And if you're new to me, I've got so many new friends and followers lately, especially on Instagram. Oh my gosh, it is blowing up over there. Almost 500 new followers organically in the last couple weeks. So come and let's connect over there as well. But drop me a hashtag newbie if you're new to me and to my world. And then we'll dive right in. So without further ado, how to regain momentum when you're feeling stuck. Number one is, ladies, we have got to protect our energy, don't we? It's so easy to get sidetracked or derailed when negativity is happening all around us, which it is in the world. It's so difficult to sometimes rise above these uncertain times and the clouds and the storms and see the good when there's so many horrible, awful things happening in the world. So what you can do to protect that energy, the very best that you can, we obviously can't control all of our circumstances. We can only control what goes on inside of us, right? Inside here, inside our spirit. So keep that energy cleared, first of all, by clearing up your feed on your social media. So anyone who is negative, who's ranting, who's posting anything political, conspiracy theory, like, unfriended or unfollowed. Sorry, that might sound a bit harsh, but I can't deal with that in my life right now. I can't. I can only stay focused on my path and the impact that I'm making in the world, and to see these other things, I'm like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to know about it. Maybe if I don't see it, it's not happening. So I have, and maybe you have a family member or something that you can't unfriend, or a friend that you can't unfriend, but you can certainly unfollow and they'll never know the difference. Hey Leslie, glad to have you here today. Welcome, welcome. So yes, unfriend, unfollow, clear up your energetic field so that when you do get online and you are connecting and networking and interacting with your ideal clients and team members, that when you scroll through, everything that you see is inspiring and impactful and motivational and positive, and it just makes you want to get your momentum back because you're seeing the things that you need to see that day, like, hey girl, keep going, or quotes, or seeing somebody else that's achieved what you're looking to achieve and going, all right, well, if she did it, I can do it too. Oh, bye-bye, okay. Oh, or bye-bye, yeah, bye-bye negativity, right, okay, got it. I just saw your comment, it's like, no, hi and bye. Okay, so the next thing is, when it comes to protecting your energy, is surround yourself with as many positive people as you can. And right now, we're actually not seeing anyone except for our very closest friends and family because of COVID. And my husband has some of the health issues that this could be detrimental if he were to get it. So we're just making really sort of stoic choices right now. So it is hard to surround ourselves with positive people and being in a positive environment. We're home all the time. Like, we actually argue, not really argue, but like jokingly argue about like who's going to go to the post office, or who's going to go to the grocery store, who's going to go to Costco, or who's going to go to Walmart on the occasional errand that we do have to run because it's an excuse to get out of the house. So whoever knew before that would be something to look forward to. It is hard to surround yourself physically with people right now if you're making these tough choices like we are. But if you are seeing friends and family, just make sure that you're only seeing and surrounding yourself with the positive people who are championing you on your journey. Now, if it is close friends and close family members who are in your ear like negative and you can't do this, you shouldn't be doing this, this isn't your path, this is not what you're supposed to do, just try and tune that out. I know it's easier said than done. I do have some negativity that I'm unable to escape from in my life from time to time, but I choose not to listen to it. Every successful person has something to prove, and so that makes me just want to work even harder to say, told you so. I knew I'd do it, right? And so if you're like me, just keep going and make that a motivator, right? Hey, thanks, Kat. I'm so glad that resonates and agree. Who else agrees with me? I can't see who all is live on here with me, so just drop me an emoji, or if you're connecting with this information, just let me know in the comments. So yes, just as much as you possibly can, surround yourself with positive people. Like I said, it's not always possible, but as much as possible, insert yourself into positive situations when you can. Also, I recommend joining or creating a mastermind group. I wish I had known about this in the beginning of my career. It's incredible to surround yourself with other like-minded women who are working in a similar direction, who have similar goals, and who are in your industry, but maybe they have strengths where you don't, and maybe you have strengths where they don't, and everybody comes to the table with an ask, with a question to say, you know, this is what I'm struggling with, or this is what I'm working on. I could use some extra eyeballs on this. I could use some positive energy from you. I could use some healing energy from you, you know, and then here's how I can contribute back to you. What are your questions that you have for me? So I love mine. And for those of you who don't know, I run a global health and wellness business in the network marketing industry, and I'm also a business strategist. I mentor entrepreneurial-minded women who are looking to start or scale their business. And my mastermind is 3 of us. I'm the business coach, we have a mindset coach, and we have a spirituality coach. And so when we meet once a month, we come together and we just support each other. We find out what each other is working on, struggling with, where we're strong, where we can help one another out, and that really just lifts my spirit so much. In fact, we had ours on Friday. We do it the first Friday of every month to kind of do a reset, a check-in, and get accountable for the month ahead, and what are we going to achieve, and what are we working on. And my friend Sarah pulled our tarot cards, and it was just amazing to see, especially with the Lionsgate happening over the weekend, where it was 8/8, August the 8th, and all the stars were aligning, and she's saying, oh my gosh, you're on the right path. She pulled the Empress card. The next day I pulled the Empress card. It's just such alignment, and so much fun to come together with like-minded, positive, happy women who are just making such an impact in this world right now. And I love my girls. So get yourself a mastermind, create one, join one, whatever you have to do. And it doesn't have to be a huge group. You don't have to pay for it. There are paid masterminds out there, but it is an inexpensive or even free way to increase your network and good stuff in, good stuff out, right? You could also join a group program. I'm in a group program right now where I am networking with 25 other incredible women and a coach, actually several coaches, who are lifting each other higher. We're going to be collaborating on Facebook Live series. Sophia and I are going to be doing a retreat next year together, and it's just really cool to like be connected with these women from all over the world who are cheering each other on, and there's no jealousy or whack mentality. It's all like cheering each other on. I mean, you did that, way to go, rock on, you know. It's just incredible to surround yourself by these inspiring women. So if you are looking for a group program to join, just inbox me, because I did just launch, I don't know if you've seen it, the Business Accelerator Academy, which is really exciting. We kick off on October 15th, and it's just an incredible group of women and information that you'll be learning. So connect with me if you're looking for a group to plug into like that. And then the second way to regain your momentum when you're feeling stuck is to tap, and I've got some notes here so I can stay on track, otherwise could just go on and on all day. But number 2 is to tap into your creative zone of genius. So if I'm feeling stuck, I'm like, okay, I need something fresh and new that I can get really excited about. Does that make sense? Do you feel that way too sometimes when you're just like, oh, what do I do next? Get into Canva and go play and have fun with your branding, with your colors, your fonts, your images. And what I'll do is I'll create maybe a new ebook, or I'll create a new masterclass, or I'll create a new funnel, landing page that I can carry that through, a thank you page, and then what can that offer lead to for someone else? or maybe a new email sequence, and I'll just get in there and like, how can I come from more contribution? How can I add even more value? And if you're not on my email list, by the way, just drop your email in the comments below or pop it over to me in DM, because I am sharing so many business tips pretty much every single day on my email list. So you may want to make sure if you're enjoying this information, that you're on that list as well. So yeah, create something new. Maybe you're going to start a Facebook Live series talking about your passion and your journey and sharing your transformation that you're going through, and what it's like to think about becoming an entrepreneur, or taking that first step to becoming an entrepreneur, or pivoting in your business right now. If maybe you had a bricks and mortar business that right now you need to figure out how to put that online. So you can share what that transformation is like. You can share your wins. You can interview others in your field and have joint interviews. So who can you connect with and collaborate with, that once you put your minds together, you're coming up with some just amazing ideas, and that inspires more creativity, and that inspires more momentum and taking action, right? So that's number 2. Number 3 is to get an accountability partner. And this is something that it's a brilliant strategy, because you're literally working with someone on the same level as you for the exact same goal. And so you can meet once a day, once a week, once a month, however many times you want to, whether it's on a Zoom or on a chat on the Messenger feature, and just have somebody to connect with and stay connected with, to say, okay, I did this today, did you do this today? Or this is our goal for the week. We're going to each take 5 calls a day, or we're going to make 10 new connections a day, or we're going to make X amount of sales this week. And then to cheer each other on, and to also be there if somebody kind of falls backwards or loses that momentum, or just has kind of a shitty day and they're like, well, I feel like I'm having to start over. You can be there for them and help pull them forward, and then they can do the same for you. So an accountability partner is a great technique as well. Leslie says she loves me some Canva. Love Canva. I'm in there like every single day. Okay, the next thing to increase momentum when you're feeling stuck. Are you guys getting some good notes? Are you getting some good ideas and maybe starting to feel inspired and like ready to go out and take some action from these tips? I hope so. If so, please drop me a comment below, or give me an emoji, a heart or something, to let me know that this is good information, that it's resonating with you. So number 4 is to plan out your week ahead. And I use an old-fashioned planner because I just love planners. And this is the Law of Attraction one. Can you guys see that? Like I said, I can't see myself in the picture, so hopefully you can see it. But I use an old-fashioned planner, and every Sunday I sit down and I plan out my week. How many podcasts do I want to be on? So how many podcasters do I need to pitch? How many podcasts have I already scheduled to be a guest speaker on? I've got my Facebook Live series, the Business Accelerator, so I've got that planned in. I've got to promote that so that people know that this is a thing. I'm creating my email sequence. What else am I going to be creating this week as far as freebies or offers or course creation? How can I work with my team? How can I follow up with my customers? How can I follow up with my potential clients who are interested in working together? And how can I be marketing myself to bring more people into my space who want to work together, either on my team or as a client? So yes, planning out your week is so important, but then also when you're planning out that week, make sure you're putting every single thing into your calendar or your diary, depending on where you're from in the world watching. Make sure you put every single thing in there, whether that includes your meditation practice in the morning, your morning routine, whether that's you're posting on Facebook, Instagram, wherever else you're showing up on social media. And we'll talk about that next week, because I don't know if you've seen, but TikTok has been canceled, I guess we should say, in the US, and it's tragic because so many people have built businesses through that platform, and they're going to have to pivot and learn some other platforms to build their business on. It's really sad. And we'll talk about next week how to expand your reach and your visibility on other platforms, so that if something like that does happen, you're not with all of your eggs in one basket. You're diversified and you have ways to be bringing in lead generation on all the different platforms. So we'll talk about that next week. I'll make a note on the Business Accelerator. So tune in to that if that sounds like something that would be helpful to you. Okay, so when you're planning out your week, put in there your morning routine too, even if it's, your coffee time, your personal growth and development, which should be a part of your daily method of operation. For me, personal growth and development is everything. It really can pull you out of a funk. And if you're looking to rebuild your momentum, pick up a great book and feed your brain, feed your mind something really good and positive. Go and learn something new. And that's, for me, probably the best technique to get my momentum going again. Because I'm like, okay, I got this, I'm on it, let's go. So plan out that time, plan out playtime with your family, or if you're getting together with friends, or if you've got cocktail hour with your spouse or your partner, plan all of that into your calendar. Because if you try to keep it all up here, it's just like the monkey brain, right? You just keep forgetting or getting distracted or getting overwhelmed because there's so much going on up there. So get a journal, dump out your thoughts, get a calendar, put everything that you need to do and everywhere you need to be on there, and then you're going to start showing up better for yourself, better for your clients or your team members, better for your audience, better for your family, better for your community, and better for the collective, because you are ever present whatever you're doing. You're there, and then you also don't have that sense of guilt. Are there any moms watching this right now who have little ones? We're doing virtual learning this fall, so it's been a year for all of us, hasn't it? It's just overwhelming some days, it is, but when you plan out your time like that, then you can truly be present. Whereas if you don't, what I found is that when I'm working on my business, I feel like I should be playing with Sophie. And when I'm playing with Sophie, I feel like I should be working on my business. And therefore, I'm not present in either one, and that energy comes off to everyone, and especially to me, and then I just feel like a failure all around. So I think can anybody else relate to that? I think when you plan it out and you actually get it on paper and you show up at the allotted times, that you're going to feel amazing, you're going to feel like a success, and everybody else is going to feel that way too, because you're not pouring from an empty cup. You're giving your all no matter where you are. And make sure you put in some self-care time too, like your meditation, your yoga practice, walk around the block, phone call with a friend, whatever it is that you do for your time, your downtime, put that in there too. Okay, and then my fifth and last tip is gratitude. Be grateful for what you do have and for all the good things that you do have going on right now. You got here for a reason. You came here for a reason. Whether you're just getting started in business or you're scaling your business, you were called on this path, on this journey as an entrepreneur, as a fempreneur, and things are going right. There's never been a better time to be an online entrepreneur. As you know, there is no stability, there's no certainty, there's no such thing as job security or job stability anymore, and everybody needs to have a backup plan. So if you've even started thinking about creating your backup plan, then you're farther along than somebody who has no plan for the future. So start where you are, put your boat in the water right there, and then I love Abraham Hicks. Anybody else here love Abraham Hicks? I'm taking a page from their book. Just drop the oars. It doesn't have to be so difficult. And that boat is going to go down the stream, and the water is going to carry you forward. So you know that you're on the path. You know you're on the right path, and that your success is always inevitable, because you are here for a reason. So those are my 5 tips today for regaining momentum when you're feeling stuck. If you like these tips and you enjoyed today, I would love to connect with you. Drop me a comment or a DM, and let me know if you'd like more information about the Business Accelerator Academy. I'm so excited about this program, and this is just the tip of the iceberg of what I'm sharing on my Facebook Accelerator, Business Accelerator Live series. Because we only have so much time together in these, I can't share all the information that I've learned, implemented, and tested that I want to share with you. So that there's so much more. So definitely reach out, let's connect, and my inbox is always open, so I'd love to know what you're working on, share with you how what I have to offer can help, and have a great day, everybody. I'll see you back here, same time, same place, next Wednesday at noon Eastern on the Business Accelerator Facebook Live series. Thanks, bye.